fame or our friendship is over. Have you lost your mind? Go ahead, shoot me, you shoot. I'll blow your head off. Do you even know what you're doing? You're pointing a gun at a brother you've known for over 10 years. So, you're choosing money over our friendship. Is that it, you son of a bitch? 10 years of brotherhood. 10 years of friendship gone just like that. We're finished. Shoot me. I have known you for over 10 years too. More than 10. If you've got the guts, kill me too, shoot. Rick, watch out. Oh. My gold. Rick, go back and find Ben now. Are you crazy? Everything's a mess. Where are we supposed to find him? Maybe he's already run off with the gold. I'll take it. I want to stay out of my business. Rick, we have to find Ben. And we together find Ben first.
The doctors say I'm insane. All because of a bullet lodged in my skull. Now, I'm left with nothing but agonizing torment and constant seizures. My name is Faye. I wonder if true brotherhood like ours still exists. On my best friend's wedding day, I was even more excited than he was. I was determined to make his wedding banquet grand and honorable. I wouldn't let anyone look down on us, but we were struggling just to survive, let alone afford a wedding banquet. Without a second thought, I mortgaged my tenancy certificate and took out a high-interest loan, but before the money could even get warm in my pocket, I was ambushed by local bullies. They had me outnumbered, so I could only beg them for a way out. Instead, he smashed a bottle over my head and snatched the money away. That moment sparked something inside me, and I fought desperately to escape. I lunged forward with a flurry of punches and finally managed to get the money back, clutching it tightly in my hand. Wanting to delay Ben's wedding banquet, I rushed home to quickly bandage the wound. By the time I reached the banquet, Ben was frantic with worry, suppressing the pain in my head. I acted as if nothing was wrong and handed the money to Wing, telling him to settle the bill immediately. After paying Wing, suggested that the three of us have a drink together. That's when the watermelon juice oozing from my head caught Ben's eye. To keep from ruining the mood, I lied and said I'd accidentally fallen into a gutter. Ben watched me swaying on my feet. He clearly wasn't buying it. After the banquet, Ben found me again, demanding to know what really happened. I just kept repeating the same lie.
What are you doing? Are you crazy? If a bump with no blood hurts this much, yours must be agonizing after bleeding all night. Are you still going to hide who did this to you? Yeah. He tried to rob me. I wouldn't let him, so he smashed my head in. What did he hit you with?
A glass bottle. Once Ben knew the truth, he left his bride on their wedding night to take me for revenge. This man, usually the gentlest of us all, was suddenly consumed by rage. He grabbed a glass bottle and marched straight toward the local bully, giving him a taste of his own medicine. He smashed the bully's head open. I flanked him from behind and landed another blow to the back of his skull. The bully's lackeys rushed in at the noise, and the scene descended into total chaos. We only meant to retaliate, but we ended up killing him by mistake. We had truly brought a catastrophe upon ourselves. Soon, both the police and the triads were hunting us down. We rushed to find our Wrong to decide on our next move. Perhaps Wrong was truly terrified of being poor, as he didn't hesitate to join us in fleeing to Vietnam. He believed that the more chaotic a place was, the better the chance to strike it rich.
I've accepted my fate. It's fine if I sweep streets, as long as my son doesn't have to. That's how the world works. Money makes you noble. Without it, you're dirt. Don't end up even worse off than me.
Driven by his father's words and a refusal to accept his lot in life, Wrong decided to escape to Vietnam with us. So the three of us packed our bags that night and quietly left, embarking on a journey into the unknown. But To our shock, the moment we stepped off the boat, we realized that compared to Hong Kong, this place was a human purgatory. Explosions and gunfire were everywhere. Even a mere passerby could lose their life at any moment before we could even process it. We were caught right in the middle of a sudden insurgent attack before we could even set down our suitcases. We were surrounded by soldiers with live ammo, with a language barrier. The three of us were like lambs to the slaughter, forced to crouch by the roadside at gunpoint. After a long struggle to communicate, B had a sudden brainwave. He pulled out his passport and began gesturing frantically. The military inspected it for a long while before confirming we were innocent, allowing us a narrow escape from death. To survive in this God-forsaken place, we used our connections to find Luke, a fellow countryman. As the saying goes at home, you rely on your parents abroad, you rely on your friends. As soon as they met, wrong grabbed Luke, insisting on getting a gun for protection. Life and death scare from earlier that day had taught him a grim lesson.
Do you really want to go back to Hong Kong and rot in jail? Want to live like a dog for the rest of your life? I don't even remember having a street sweeper for a father. What are you doing? Watching the army kill people today taught me a lesson. In this world, if you have a gun, you have everything. I'm afraid you're going down a path of no return. Yan Sheng is ruthless because he has a gun. I want a gun.
I don't know if this is right or wrong. Do my best to help you.
A real gun. It's got some real weight to it. The next day, to test his nerve, Wing suddenly dragged me to a grocery store. But what he did next absolutely floored me. You're going to get someone killed.
See, robbing someone is so easy. Let's go. If he realizes you're scared, it'll be a disaster. Hurry up. Give me the money now. Hey, give that back to us. Send it over now. Hurry up, damn you.
In the end, we successfully pulled off the robbery. After this first taste of success, Wing grew more ambitious. He felt that instead of petty crime, he should go for a big score to change his life forever. He plotted with Luke, suggesting they team up to take out Luke's boss, Mr. Liang. This was exactly what Luke wanted to hear, as he had long harbored a deep hatred for his boss. It turns out Luke had a girlfriend named Jen Shuqing, a rising singer in Hong Kong. She was lured to Vietnam by her boss under the guise of a performance. Her passport was seized, and she was forced into prostitution, a life worse than death. Luke had risked his life to rescue her once before, but failed. Instead, Liang used her as a hostage to force Luke to work for him. How that the opportunity had finally arrived, Luke didn't hesitate. He agreed to the plan, killed the boss, save his girlfriend, and seize his money. That night, we went to Liang's club and staged a fake argument to intentionally cause chaos.
What the hell are you doing? Is this how a brother acts? Don't let him look down on us. Isn't this being way too selfish? Don't let him look down on you. It's one thing if you offend people, but why drag me into it?
Meanwhile, Luke crept up to the door without a sound. With swift precision, he took out the guards in seconds. Boss Liang was still relaxed, enjoying the chaos as if it were a show, completely unaware that the Grim Reaper was at his doorstep. Saying the moment was right, I drew the gun I had hidden earlier. I handed it to Ben and we opened fire. The sudden onslaught of gunfire caught Boss Liang completely off guard. We subdued him in an instant. Paul grabbed him by the collar and pressed the muzzle directly against his temple. Then I took the chance to rush into the room and rescue Luke's girlfriend. Under the cover of Luke's suppressing fire, we successfully regrouped in Boss Liang's room. Paul found a crate of gold in the room. The moment he saw it, he became a completely different man. Throughout the ensuing battle, Paul only had eyes for the gold, ignoring whether we lived or died. During the melee, I stayed behind to cover the rear, buying time for my brothers to escape. After loading the gold and Sally into the car, Paul pressured Luke to drive away immediately, leaving me to my fate. It laid bare a harsh reality. In the face of wealth, even the strongest brotherhood can shatter. Luckily, I used the durian to distract the enemies and bolted for the car just in time. It was a heart-pounding escape, and so burdened by that heavy crate of gold, we began our flight, racing through rugged mountain paths all night until we reached the river at dawn. We planned to smuggle the gold back to Hong Kong by water. But by then, Luke's girlfriend was severely wounded from last night's battle, clinging to life. While we were at a loss, Paul was still clutching his goal, already lost in fantasies of a glorious future.
Are you even human? Can you think about someone else? For once, you only care about your gold, not us. Are you blind? Are you blind? You see her? Frank, what's wrong? I feel sick inside.
To avoid a confrontation between brothers, Ben told me to keep quiet. Boat sent to pick us up finally arrived, but before we could catch our breath, the enemy was right on our heels. Gunfire erupted, Ben, and I fought back desperately while Luke detonated the preset explosives. Flames roared into the sky, blowing the pursuers to pieces. Meanwhile, Paul scrambled onto the boat, alone, clutching his gold. He didn't give a damn whether the rest of us lived or died. Jane finally let go with trembling hands. Luke had no choice but to let her drift away with the river. Our hearts were heavy as the boat headed home, but Paul was manic with excitement. Stark contrast to our overwhelming grief.
Damn it, why isn't the boat moving? Get over here and help. If those feet catch us, we're dead. Are you kidding me? Aren't you guys even worried? The engine's dead. Come and help. What are you just sitting there for? Oh, can you fix it? I know you're upset about Jane dying, but I'm not exactly thrilled either. It's better she died, one less person to drag us down. We're risking our necks here if we don't move. We'll end up worse than her. If the boat sinks, and this whole case of gold will be lost forever.
Ben reached his breaking point and turned to hurl the gold into the river, but Wayne pulled a gun on Ben's head. I couldn't believe he actually had the nerve.
Oh, go ahead, shoot. If you shoot, I'll blow your brains out. I already consider myself a dead man. I just want to lose the gold, too. Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're pointing a gun at a friend of over 10 years, choosing money over brotherhood. Is that right? Is this how it ends? 10 years of brotherhood, 10 years of friendship down the drain, we're finished. Shoot. I've known you for 10 years, too. For 10 long years. If you have the guts, kill me too. Shoot, just shoot. Please stop throwing it. I was wrong, okay? All I want is this. I haven't had many dreams in my life. It was all for this gold. Is that too much to ask?
Amidst the tension, a squad of heavily armed Viet Cong suddenly appeared on the bank. I pulled out some kind of heavy artillery and opened fire on us. We had no choice but to abandon the boat and dive into the river. Only Luke, being a strong swimmer, managed to get away. But the three of us were eventually captured and taken prisoner by the VC. But what happened next was far more horrific than I could have imagined. We were tied up and hung from wooden stakes. The scene around us was a living hell. At that moment, the VC commanders were going through the loot. Among the spoils, they discovered secret documents inside the gold crate. There was a map and a hit list, leading them to mistake us for enemy spies. Then they handed Ben a pistol. They wanted to watch us kill each other with no way out. We could only communicate with our eyes in this life or death moment. Ben raised the gun, and I dropped to the ground on cue. Coordinating our efforts, we struck back amidst the chaos and caught them off guard. B swiftly cites their commander as a hostage. Meanwhile, Luke appeared out of nowhere with reinforcements charging into the battlefield to back us up. Against the crossfire, I saw that our wing was in grave danger. I lunged forward to push him out of the way, but I took a direct hit.
My goal! We can go back and find B. No, are you crazy? How am I supposed to find him in all this chaos? He's probably dead already. I like it. I want to stay out of it. We can find B? We have to leave together. Fine.
Ignoring the agony, I gestured frantically for Wing to go and regroup with B. But by then, Wing was blinded by greed. The gold was all he could see. To him, his wounded brother had become nothing more than a burden. I never imagined he'd be so cruel. He shot me right in the head. Locke arrived just in time to witness this cold-blooded betrayal. Once the smoke cleared, we had all miraculously survived. But our fates had been irrevocably altered. Wing, clutching that crate of blood-stained gold, transformed into the powerful tycoon he had always dreamed of becoming. Meanwhile, Locke took me to the main army camp for treatment. That bullet remained lodged in my skull forever, condemning me to a world of unending agony. To numb the pain, I was forced to take on the most dangerous jobs. I used the money I earned to buy morphine in a dark, forgotten corner. I just barely clung to life. I had become nothing but the walking dead. As for B, he had collapsed from his wounds and was saved by a local monk. Once he recovered, he tracked down Locke, only to find that the war had left him scarred beyond recognition.
Any news on Faye?
He's still alive. Really? I almost wish I hadn't brought him back with me. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. I saw Arang put a bullet in his head, yet he survived. It's nothing short of a miracle. Only by seeing an old friend like him will your heart find peace.
After learning of my fate, Abby asked Ale to take him to me. Seeing the state I was in, huddled and broken in a corner, Abby's heart was torn to pieces. The days of drinking and boasting, the shared fire of fighting side by side, had all vanished into this trembling shell of a man.
We grew up together like real brothers, getting into brawls together, chasing girls together. You spent all day calling me Big Brother. I told you, just being friends was enough. Between friends, titles like Big Brother don't matter. It was pouring rain on the night of my wedding. I almost couldn't settle the bill. If you hadn't helped me borrow the money, Jane and I could never have married. That night you even let Zhiying smash a glass bottle over your head for me. Why didn't you ever tell me? That's just the kind of person you are. Keeping all the suffering to yourself. Not breathing a single word to me about it. I just want to hear you say something. Just a few words. Say something. Do you still remember me? I'm a babe.
Then Owl silently handed over a gun, wanting to put me out of my misery. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. His hands were shaking. My only request was, please, don't hit my head this time. In the end, Abby pulled the trigger. The difference was Arong's bullet made my life a living hell, but Abby's put an end to this life of agony. Now I can finally close my eyes and never look upon this filthy world again, and never again feel the crushing weight of betrayal.
Interruption, Mr. Jin, brother. Arang, an old friend, is here for an urgent matter. And the meeting's over anyway. Send him in.
Yes.
When did you get back? Let me introduce you. Master Jin, this is B. He's been my brother for over 10 years. We went through life and death together in Vietnam. It's so good to see you again. Truly a pleasure. I'm also glad to see how far you've come. The money I've made, half of it is yours. What? How? We share. Faith, the three of us went to Vietnam to make our fortune together. I promised Faye I'd bring him back to Hong Kong. I've never broken my word. I've brought him back today.
You're crazy. When I saw him in Saigon, he was already insane, living lower than a dog.
Do you know why? Because there's a bullet in his head. Why wasn't your aim more accurate? You made him suffer all those years of agony. For some gold. You would even kill your own brother. The streets were littered with corpses during the war. You just found a random skull and claimed it was Fai's just to frame me.
From then on, you vanished like a ghost. How could there be no vows? It hurts so much I can't even say goodbye. I can't bear to see you turn and leave. Please don't look back with regret. Well, you're back.